asociación progresista para nosotros es un poquito más profesional de todos los ingresos, porque todos los ingresos son un poquito... Hola Laura, hoy que no me iba bien.
Hola.
Que no me iba, no me veía la cámara, Dios mío de mi alma, ¿qué voy a hacer, Laura? ¿Dónde estoy?
Momento tecnológico, crisis total.
Pero claro, siempre cuando estamos siempre yo y Valentina juntas, siempre tenemos del dos soporte, ¿no? Y
Claro.
a ver, tampoco es tan difícil, porque yo hago Zoom todos los días de mi vida, pero me ha cogido un estrés.
Sí, me pasó a mí el otro día que soy experta en tecnología y era como
Iba a morirme, digo, Dios.
Sí.
Ay, pero bueno.
Bueno, ¿cómo estás tú por ahí?
Bien. ¿Y tú, Laura, bien?
Vamos aguantando, a ver lo que aguanta esto.
¿Tus hijos bien, al cole y todos?
Sí, ¿ha habido ya alguna clase confinada?
Sí, del cole de mi hija también.
Así que bueno, lo que pasa que aquí como este pueblo es curioso porque la mayoría de las familias tiene 2 o 3 niños.
Claro.
Pues un pueblo. Y al final a alguno le va a tocar. Es que yo tengo
claro.
papeletas, entonces...
Claro, es que es un follón.
Sí.
Laura, antes de empezar, aquí
Dime.
pone que está grabando. ¿Estás grabando tú?
Yo no estoy grabando, estás grabando tú, que se han empezado.
Pausar grabando here next week. Last week. This is the last one of the 3 we did this last month. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you like it. And I hope we are going to be connected in a group of Planet Venus in the platform. And if somebody is not connected in the platform, please let me know. I will send you the link. And I hope you enjoy a lot. And again, thank you very much, Laura, for your time and for your help. We really appreciate from Planet Venus.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to start Google presentation and then I will present myself to the ones who don't know me. See if it's this. Go to what is. Just give me a second. Okay. Okay, everyone can see my screen? Yeah, everyone can see the first slide of profitable e-commerce website series? Yeah, good, thank you. So, oops, no, that's not the screen I want to move. So welcome everyone. So today is the last of the 3 series, but you have the recording in YouTube, the workbooks in the group of the Planet Venus. So today we are going to talk about how to have a successful online store. So I'm going to, so today what you will learn, what make a prospect to buy, the customer journey, how to create a wow experience, steps and tips to make a client return to your online shop, and where to find your prospect in case you didn't thought about it, and Q&A time. So if you have any questions, I will recommend you just keep it or post it in the chat, and then I will answer everything by the end of the presentation, because maybe some of the questions I will answer while I'm talking. So welcome everyone. Try to get this window full. And yeah, so no. Okay, never mind. So welcome everyone. Who I am, the ones doesn't know me, I'm a multi-passionate entrepreneur, always looking for ways to help with technology and digital online world. I have background in photography, web design, and graphic design, helping shops, companies, and entrepreneurs open their online business and teach them how to make the most of them since 50 years ago. After living 17 years in London, I moved here with my family 3 years ago and live outside Barcelona. And now I'm focused on helping women to grow their business in digital tools and technology. And I believe on the quote that technology should be accessible to all, not exclusive. So just to catch up of the roadmap for selling products and service, the ones if previous they stay on the previous webinar, we did a roadmap of you have an idea, product, service, and then you prototype testing. If you don't have a prospect to buy, doesn't matter how many marketing tools and techniques you will know, no one want to buy. Then we optimize the product service and we do a plan to launch. Then we do a sales page, a pre-launch, webinars, live, a testing, fully the idea, product, service, and then we launch, and we are on this stage. Now we selling. So what that by that everything is tested, that we are ready to open the doors of e-commerce, and we will have a follow-up customers. We will set up our email campaigns. We will have our offers or best sellings and a special just for subscribers. E-commerce, just to kind of clarify, doesn't mean a complicated thing. It can be any website with a pay button or buy now button. It will be converted as e-commerce. So it can be as simple as it sounds. On the selling, we have the customer service. That is a key to outstanding customers, to retain customers. And we have the upselling, the email campaigns, and the social media. That is a key to do. Just a simple, I want to graph it, a simple framework, what to bring visitors to your website and kind of the steps. So this is the framework, and the next slide will be about the customer journey through the sales page. So first, you attract visitors to the landing page and offer a value freebie in exchange for email. Why is that? 80% of the people landing in your website won't buy for the first time. You need to build trust. That was one of the foundation of the webinar one. You need to build a relationship. You need to build trust with your prospects, with your clients. In that way, you will actually bring the compile of buying of the, you offer something they need, you offer the help. Then you thank your new subscriber and deliver value freebie and set expectation. This is one of the underestimate page of thank you to your prospect, the one you just give you the details and tell them just a simple thank you to sign up for my newsletter. This is what you are going to find. I'm going to send you an email every once a month or every week with this content or with these insights about my brand, about my product, and time to time I will sell to you. Okay, there are companies that do daily emails to once a week, once a month, but be clear what your communication plan to the point. You don't want to unknown people, they get an email daily we didn't know. This is the most unsubscribed and solicitor email campaigns that you sign for an email subscribe newsletter, and then you receive a daily email without knowing you are going to receive daily emails, and the next thing you do after a week, you unsubscribe. And don't assume they will know, just tell them. Then on your email, social media, and creation of the content, you build the trust in your communication plan. You do consistent emails, you blog tips, you give value content and relevant to your ideal client. That's why it's so important to understand what is your ideal client and the foundation of any e-commerce or any brand. And the final step is make irresistible offers for products and services that genuinely help your ideal customer avatar, ECA. Now, only that you build the trust and you build that relationship, then you will offer something that help them. It's like you meet a guy today in the bar, you're not going to marry the same night or the following day. Some crazy people do. But you need to build a relationship. You need to build a confident and trust that you can trust this guy or this girl. You can see what is going this relationship, if it's going to help you, if it's going to be in your side. This is the same with now with brands. We were talking about experience. They want to not any longer is just selling products and service. They want to feel and experience your brand. And this is why it's so important to build this communication plan to show what is your brand about, the values and the mission behind. So you build this experience, this relationship, so that you can build this trust to buy. Customer journey experience. This is when someone lands in your website. They land in after all the journey of the freebie. You have this option, and then they already know your brand. They are ready to buy. So they come to the sales page. They go to the order page, and they are ready to go to checkout and order confirmation. Now, between the order page and the confirmation, there could be upsells and downsells. Upsells and downsells is something relevant to the product or service you are giving, you are selling, and an extra thing, a bonus that, okay, buy this now for 30% off, or buy this ebook that it will help you to create outstanding service. This is something that's relevant to what you are selling. And order welcome email. Don't break the communication. Make sure you communicate to your client that is now a client what they're expecting. What was the point of doing the product description and how you work your product. One of the key points is to understand what you offer for that product and service. What you expecting the client do? Are gonna use that product straight away, or they need to wait for that, or what is the instruction how to use it? Okay, there are many ways. So illustrate that by email. Remind them, okay, this is your product. It's going to arrive at X time, or you have access straight away. It's a digital product. You can download, you can use it. This is the instruction if you need, and if you need any help, this is the customer service. Now, how people arrive to the sales page? Social media, research, organic research, because the pay is ad, email, and ad. Now, a mind of the percentage of conversion rate. Conversion rate is how many people is landing in your page, and how many people is the percentage of buying that product that you are selling on that page. Okay. Now, social media conversion rate is very low. Social media right now is saturated with advertising, is saturated with everything, and it's just a game of pay attention. So the conversion rate of social media is less than 1%. Research is 2.5%. Ads is 5%. And email marketing is between 8 to 15% conversion rate. One of the points I was illustrating the past week is make sure that, of course, for your brand awareness, you can use social media, and it's great, but make sure you collect the emails of your prospect, because that will give you the step to really build this trust and build confidence and build awareness of your brand, so you can actually sell to them. Then one thing is social media that is so important, and everyone is social media. But what happened 3 years ago with Facebook? Facebook decided to change the algorithm of the platform. And every brand that was creating these Facebook business pages with many fans, with many prospects, they lost the contact with them, because becoming like just 2% of your fans in your Facebook page, they was reaching the content you were posting, unless you pay. And that was expensive. Becoming like, unless you spend a good money in Facebook advertising, it's very hard sometimes to reach your potential. And that's something that costs. Now, why email marketing is so important? Email marketing is the queen of marketing kingdom with 3,300 return of investment, ROI. And every euro, pound, dollar you put in email marketing is back to you in huge amount. You are more likely to get a click-through by email campaign than from a tweet, Facebook, Instagram. People is saturated, but we still check emails. It's 96% of the people is using emails, conversion to 85% of people around the planet is using social media. A message is 4 times more likely to be seen in a mail than a Facebook. People is saturated with the Facebook. Even I have ad blockers on my browser, so I cannot see any ads around. But every time I see in my Instagram or Facebook a sponsor ad, I scroll down. I don't want to see any more ads. We are saturated. So, but if you receive email from the brand, you start to follow. From the brand, they give you value. From the brand that it treats you well, you are more likely to click through and buy again from them. And when it comes to purchase, may as a result of receiving a marketing message, email has the highest conversion rate when compared to social direct email and more. So I just say, you are more likely to buy from email than buy from any social media platform. And the average or the value of email is 3 times higher than a social media. So invest in your email marketing. Any of these freebie special offers you can give to your customer, it will be returned in huge investment. Now, how to create a wow experience. If you want your brand to live longer, you have to live your brand. What that mean? Well, test your brand, try your brand. Are you using the product and service you are selling? Are you aware how good or bad it is what you are offering? Did you test it through all the testing process I was making, like sure you have an idea and then you test it? Did you go to every single step? Virgin Atlantis or Virgin Media or Virgin Trends, they are successful because actually Richard Branson, it says that you had to live your brand. You need to test to see how well is what you offer, to see like, no, I don't want that. I want something else. And that's why one of the more successful Virgin transatlantic trips from Europe to America is the business ticket, because it's huge luxury. And he is the first, Richard Branson is the first, he's testing and try and traveling in the own brand. So be sure you really know so well how your product you are selling, your service you are offering. And this is the key. Now, outstanding sales means outstanding customer experience. As mentioned before, not everyone now is looking for just buy. The capitalist, materialist is breaking down. People is looking for experience. People is looking to be treated by a human. The corporate world, little by little, is crumbled down. People want to talk with people. People want to feel human. And people is really enough to be treated by a robot or answered by a robot machine or just pretending like, okay, answer machine? How many of you hang out the phone when a machine on the other side answered the phone? Or wait for a minute, someone will contact you soon. Just hold the line. Everyone hates that. Be human. Treat everyone as a human. And one of the strategies that it really is make a difference to outstanding service, to make sure your brand, it will live longer, your brand, it will have a long-lasting effect and will be profitable, sustainable brand, is to have this before, during, and after strategy. You need to think in every single step of your prospect when before buying, while during buying process, and after. And every single step to make it feel easy to buy, to make it feel that's what really they need, and to question and answer every single detail they have in their mind. And that's why, again, I go back to the fundamentals. Find out your ideal client. Without not knowing your ideal client is, then it will be very hard to go back to this before, during, after strategy. So, sample of this. Airbnb, but not as a company, as you as a host. You have a villa, you have a house, you want to rent. This is a clear sample how well could this before, during, and after strategy work. What is the before strategy in Airbnb? Well, the pictures, the description of the pictures, the description of the house, how they communicate, how quickly they will answer your question, how many amenities they have. They have internet in the house. Can you bring your kids if you have any, or your pet? Every single details, the comments of them, the people in there, you know, like amazing place, perfect location, a lovely village, extremely private and very outfit. Pere is a wonderful host. All that is your before experience. How well is like, can you trust this buyer? Can really you trust this host? And even have like super host. Some hosts in Airbnb that has this label that is like super host because they've been hosting so many people around. They got this label as how successful is being their villa. And you can see how many rates have 30 and the average on 5 is 4.83. So this is your before, how well you present your product, how well is told your product description. And that was insights on the foundations. Are you answering that questions that how I can use the product, when I can use the product, to who is this product to, and to who is not this product to, and you know, all the benefits have this product service that I really can buy, and the trust. What is the guarantee? You know, the guarantee for the host is all the comments they have, all the great insights and reviews, feedback, the actual clients, people is being living. That's the guarantee. That's the social proof that everyone is looking. Do you have any refund policy? Where is the refund policy? Can I get my money back? That's in Airbnb, but it really depends actually of your host too, because some of the stuff of your host is by how much you can refund, how much you agree to refund. Now, all the and the after actually, one of the during, the sample of during of the host of Airbnb is this family is he went above and beyond, even coming to meet us, escorting us to the villa. You know, the host meet these people to welcome them, and even some hosts welcome them with water and fruit. You know, everyone is traveling to this villa for places from Europe, from America, from Africa, from Asia. And How nice is you coming for a trip and you have water and you have fruit to welcome you. That's thoughtful. And how much it costs you? It's not about just cost of the cost effect. It's like how well you care about this customer. This is the during. As you stay in that place is well thought. Are you staying? You have any doubt? Can you reach the host anytime? You know, all that is being questioned back when giving the feedback, and it's well thought. And the after is how easy is to leave a feedback. How easy is for the host to leave a feedback of this prospect. And you can see it as many people leave feedback to this host is mean because they really make sure he leave a feedback to these people to prompt these people leave a feedback to him. So this is the after. Be mindful of your after strategy. Be still in contact, because many people of the comments of the feedback of this host is like, I will be back. I've been so full in love with this villa, with this host, with this care, really care for us, I will be back. This is your loyalty, and that's what you want. Other sample of before, during, after strategy is Charuca. If you know and you are in Barcelona, Charuca is a stationary custom design made. And I love it. And I love it because it's really thoughtful as well day before. Before, you had 10% of discount to subscribe to your newsletter. You have VIP email list. You have only sales for the people who's been subscribed. You have extra content. You have offer. You have insights that no one can see but you, email subscribers. And this is a plus. Like you feel lush. You feel like, oh wow, it's treated me well. Then during the buy process of the Charuca website, it's easy to buy. The picture of every product, picture of details you want to see inside, and more when you buy online, take a picture of every single detail. It's 3 minimum pictures you need. How it's the product full size, small details, and how it looks inside. This is the 3 minimum pictures that any e-commerce selling physical product need. But thoughtful pictures, no picture with your mobile on the dark. Really take the camera. Learn how to take professional, semi-professional pictures, or hire someone to do for. And easy process to buy. How you can pay? Can you pay by PayPal? Can you pay by credit card? What is the process? And the after, you know, you can with this box saying, contiene mucho amor. It have a lot of love. And everything is thoughtful. The post, the branding, the packaging, the gift you get in the box. When I first bought like 3 years ago, I didn't expect these extra cards. This bag come with the notebook, you know, extra things that for them doesn't cost, but for me, made me feel special, and that's what you want. You know, customer service. I got a notebook that it was scratched outside, and the girl who answered my email, don't worry, I send you one free of charge. And the following day, I got it there without asking back the other one, or without even asking me a proof of what is the scratch. Nothing. Super nice, super human. Yes, sorry, you get this ebook is this book that's been scratched. Here you have other one full charge, free of charge. Then buy again button on the website. As soon as you buy one, it's super easy to, okay, you were happy with this order, buy again if you want. All the brand is doing very well with the after and even during, before and during is Coconut, this cosmetic done in Barcelona. The after customer service is outstanding. I go buying some product sets and my boss didn't arrive after 4 weeks. And when I contact them, they actually were quite fast to reply to me. They sent me a full order again, free of charge. And when I got the order, because it was Christmas, I got surprised the 2 orders. The one I thought it was lost, it took 4 weeks, and the new one they sent me again. When I actually, because they were super nice, I back to them, like, actually I got the 2 of them, what I do now? I keep it. You know, there was product over 50 euros. and they keep it. Not even just they tell me, just keep it. Actually, we give you 10 euros voucher for you to buy next time because of the delays of your order. That is something that you make sure you have a loyal customer, you will back to buy to them again. So think thoughtfully your before, during, and after strategy. On the workbook today, it will be exercise to think of that and focus in one product at a time and focus in your ideal client. Now, let's look at steps and tips to make a client return to your online shop. Well, you will pay attention. I just told you so many already. So, warning, mentioned before, the best marketing in the world can sell things that people just don't want to buy. So if you do the homework well, if you tested your idea, your products and service, and no one got interested, don't waste your time. Go back to the drawing, go back to the brainstorming, and start over. Because if there's no one interested, doesn't matter how well you make up the product or put it that branded, no one will buy. So 12 to 50% of customers are loyal to a single retailer brand, but they represent 55 to 70% of sales. That is a lot to considering for your after a strategy of your brand to keep your customer loyal, because that's going to be more than half of your income in sales. Your loyalty customers, your return customers. That's why it's important to keep your customers well satisfied in every step they do. So a standard customer experience, that's everything we talk. Think thoughtful before, during, and after experience. Talk to them, get customer feedback. What works, what doesn't work? Are you happy? Do you have any problems? Use it. Improve your service, your product every single time, every single minute you have the chance to. That will make outstanding a work experience that everyone, not everyone started with outstanding customer service. They learn on the way. Some they learn on the hard way, some they learn in an easy way. And one of them, like customer feedback, is 75% of people who is unsatisfied, but they get compensation with sorry note, when apologize, they will be happy and will be buy again. But all the once they are like compensate without apologize, they won't return, and that's like 30%. So if you make a mistake, be human, be humble, and honor your customer. They want human people, they want experience, and they will appreciate your honest, your openness, because they buy from you, they buy from what is you inside, and we were talking that before. They buy from your mission, from your why behind. So if you are up to the mistake, up to compensate with apologize, you keep a customer there. Customer loyalty program. I appreciate your clients. Again, they are like Charuca is doing, like keep your customers with 10% off, with the email subscriber, with just sales for the subscriber. You feel treat like VIP. Treat them, make loyal, like give it a special treatment, because that's actually more than half of your sales on them. Be a detective. Find out where they are, these ideal clients. Find out what they want. Help them to actually resolve their problem. Be the solution there. And this is something, be a marketing detective. If you think it's like, that's great, this is a solution I can offer with my product, with my service, go there and test it there. Be a detective and dig out if really is that what your ideal client wants. Brand newsletter, insights, offers, sales. As mentioned before, email marketing is not dead. Email marketing is much alive, and most of the sales is doing by email marketing. Keep them there. That's the only thing you can own for your brand, this data, because everything in social media, as I mentioned before, Facebook will change the algorithm, it changed the rules of the game, and you lost your fans. So it can happen, and it's happening with Instagram. It's so hard to reach your fans. It's so hard to reach your prospects. So the only thing you own right now is your email, is the data, is how you contact your customers. So be sure you keep them. Treat them like a people. I mentioned before, treat them like you want to be treated. You know, if it's something go wrong, apologize. If it's done something go well, celebrate. If they have any doubt, be there with them. Help them to feel easy when using your product or service. Answer any question and be there. I said before, if something go wrong, apologize and compensate. Easy user experience, and this is so key. 30% of the abandon of the sales page or the cards page is because how difficult it was going to the next step, checkout. But having an easy user experience, think for if your grandmother or your kid of 2 years old can use your website or checkout, good, you made the goal. But if no one can understand what is the buy button, checkout, where I enter the card number, everything, and everything is a mess and it's confusing, don't. Please review, hire someone expertise, and do the job, because that's money on the pocket that you're losing. Inspire with a mission. One of the foundation, it was to find your why, because that's what everyone now is looking. It's not looking any longer the material capitalist way. They're looking for the experience of the brand. They want to feel themselves well, but feel also themselves well. They're actually supporting a cause or supporting something more deep and connected to the people they're buying from. One samples of great mission, and it started many years ago. I don't know if anyone knows Tonsus. They're American, but that's the company that started buy one, we give one. So when you buy a shoe, they were giving one free to someone in need. And now for every $3 they make, they give away $1. That's a lot of money, and they're doing so well. People, when this company have I think about 15 years ago, 12, 15 years ago, or even more, when they started, some people was skeptical, like, no, that cannot work, that you cannot give one for free, you are going to go bankrupt, you are going to lose, you are going to, this is crazy. Look at that. There's more the successful company out there, and they are so committed to the impact, to their mission. They carry on to supporting poor communities or disadvantaged communities to the limit, and this the profit they're making, and this is huge successful here in this company. Charuca also have a mission, and it's clear, like, what is my mission? It's to help you to be your own boss, to help you to get there and use your talent, your unique talent, with my help of stationary work. You know, and I believe, and she believes, I believe 200% that everyone have their own special talent, uniqueness to live the life they want. And she stay for that. And every single detail in her brand is inspire you to do this mission. So be conscious about that mission. And where to find prospects? One of the exercise for the ideal client on the workbook 1, the ones you didn't have, is on the Planet Venus on the e-commerce group. And it was actually to find your ideal client through the details. What they read, what are the blogs, what they use, what is social media accounts they're using. Why? Because that's what they are. That's any longer like your clients, you open a shop, you open your e-commerce, and your prospect will come knocking like, hey, let me see what you have for me. No, doesn't work any longer like that. You need to go to find it. You need to go, what is your prospect? You need to go where is your ideal client is. So where it handed? Where it handed? In the competitors, in the college. But don't be afraid of them, because every brand is unique. Make it unique. You are unique. Make your products or service unique with your own talents. Blogs, where your blogs ideal client visit, that's there. Find them, go in forums, help them along the way they have any question. Newsletters, see, he subscribe. Online services softwares they use. Podcast, they listen. Again, you can find track that. This is not about tracking, be creepy of following people. It's to find out what they're doing, to find out what they like, so you can actually really easy to find them. Clubs, association, networking events, where they go. You know, one of the most effective marketing tool, apart from email, and probably the more effective marketing tool out there, is the word of mouth. Recommendation for a friend. How many times a friend recommend you a brand, or shop, or product, or service, you trust them and buy? How many times? If a friend tells you, if a known person tells you, you will trust more that recommendation than what is saying in the website. Magazine, newspapers, they read, find out everything, because you need to know to really go to find, be a detective. Events, conference, festival, they go. And again, don't be creepy about it. The end of this is you are there. Your genuine mission is to help as many people possible with your product, with your service, with the solution you provide. And so be genuinely there to help them. So where they spend social media and which people or companies do they really follow there. So, but in a honest, genuine way. No, I will carry on to say no creepy way. No one wants to be chased by someone in social media. And please, in social media, more in Instagram or sometimes in Facebook, don't do this follow and follow. They will know and they will ban you forever. And this is so bad marketing strategy. So now I will open the mix, leave a Q&A, but before that, I have a present for you. So I will give to everyone who wants a free strategy call to help you to make the next step in your e-commerce. So if you have any doubts, if you have any deep question about if this product will work, or how I can make it more attractive, or what is the payment gateway I can use, please, I will put the link in the chat, book a call, and we can have a 30 minutes strategy call to help you to go to the next step. Oops. And that's it. So I will leave this. I'm going to stop to share now. So we can open mix if you have any questions.
Yes, I got one.
Yes, please.
But maybe I was not attending the other conferences, so maybe you gave already the answer.
Tell me.
I'm looking for a platform which is able to support an e-commerce, but something just to start. And do you have any recommendation in terms of stable platform, easy to manage, and easy also to have a kind of light marketing to start?
What do you mean stable?
Well, we know that sometimes e-commerce and some platforms are not really stable and they are able to crash. So yeah, that's why I'm asking. I know that many people recommend me Shopify, for example.
Okay.
But I'm checking and I have many options, but sometimes the domain is not into the platform, or you have to pay extra fees, or, you know, like I would like just something simple just to start.
Okay, 2 questions here. How much money you have to invest, and how well you are with digital tools, with digital technology?
Okay, so I don't have a lot of budget actually, so it's a very, very minimum investment. But on the other side, I'm a marketing manager, so all that marketing tools I'm able to manage. It's just like I know there's some plugins. For example, PrestaShop is able to provide a lot of plugins, but you have to pay. It's like on top.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, Shopify is good, but you have, I mean, all the platforms, you have limitations unless you want to invest the money to have your own e-commerce with WordPress, Magento. So you can start with Wix and Shopify or Squarespace, any of the three. And on the Planet Venus e-commerce group is the workbook number 2, that is all the payment platforms. And so you have a table, how much it costs, the minimum, the pros and the cons, and the users. Now, sometimes the stability depends on the user, because if many users, of thousands of users using the platform, unless they have a very good, stable hosting infrastructure, they can collapse, you know. That's why I believe you own your own platform. So little by little, as you know your marketing tools, you start to create your own platform. And with any paid platform, it's good to start because it can cost you between 17 euros to 23 euros a month, but per month. So how much is that per year? So you need to consider in that. Calculate the cost, and it's a table on the workbook too about the cost to consider it. You can do your package, like how the money can cost you between the hosting or platform, the domain, because the domain doesn't matter which platform, you still will need to pay if you want to be authority trust. And any extra payment gateways, many platforms, they will charge you every time someone pass by the car.
Yeah.
The only thing you can avoid is all payment gateways, they will get 1%. But Stripe is the lowest.
Okay.
So go to the workbook too, get the inside of the platforms. It's actually even an infographic about yes, no questions, how to help you. You go to one platform or you go to your own, and do the cost, the limit cost you have. So you can figure out, because if you want to invest in this product service idea you have, and a hosting sometimes is just 50 euros to start with.
Yeah, I know. It's just like to find the right balance in between.
Yeah, exactly. But you are already good with digital tools. Go WordPress, go Google Commerce. It's super easy to install now Google Commerce compared to 15 years ago when I started myself. It was like, no way. It took you weeks, and now it's just one click almost. But start if you have the time, because you need to measure your time as money and the money.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's interesting. It's just like to give a try for a new product on a new market. I think like going with a ready-made platform is not that bad.
No, with the start, if you didn't test yet that, so then use a platform, because it's going to you can cancel anytime. So
yeah, okay.
Don't subscribe to the 1-year subscription, just go to the monthly basis.
Okay. And
it's a bit more pricey, but it's safety to cancel anytime.
Okay, perfect. That was also a bit my question. So, and like the 23 or 40 euro, I don't remember, because there's like different things, but the average price for this kind of platform is around 20, 30 euros.
Go to the table. 17 is Wix, the minimum for the e-commerce. Because Wix is free, but then you cannot sell products. So the e-commerce version is 17 euros. And if I remember well, Shopify and Squarespace is about 23, 25 euros per month.
Yeah, the lowest price, because I was checking at something a little bit up. Well, anyway, thank you.
Yeah. Thanks. Do we have any questions on? Okay. Any more questions?
Hi, Laura.
Hi, Tanya.
I actually had a quick question, like your opinion. I just think everybody is so wrapped up in using social media to try to get more customers. Why are still people using that kind of stream of information when emails are generate more customers?
Because sometimes the loss on what is the trend on social media. I mean, what the social media, didn't say it's bad, because it's a good way to bring you visitors, but you need to offer how to retain the visitors to your website. And that's the trick to do with the email marketing, and make sure you offer something value on your website, a freebie or anything that is related to your ideal client, or anything you want to sell as a product service to retain them. It's a visibility, it's authority, and it's addiction. Actually, it's been a study that social media is addictive.
Yeah. Well,
And
sure.
so it's a game, and that's against the apps and the social media want to play. So little by little, there are people aware, and it's what it is. But you need to, I don't say like go against the stream of the river. You play with the stream of the river. So play in your favor, bring that customers to your website, they can sign for your newsletter. That's how you will get there. Of course, there's some people, they will buy from your social media, but that's the conversion rate in social media is so low that it's very hard to really measure how much people will spend in your brand. It will spend more receiving the email and then buy, or even for Google Ads or other type of ads.
Maybe for what I do in my field, I guess social media will play an important kind of trust between the client and whether they decide to opt for your service, because I don't know, at least that's how I actually react. Like I instantly, if I have anybody mention, this is what I do, I'll go on their social media, and from there, maybe I'll connect to their website. Maybe, and then their website has like a link where you can sign up and get
but you don't have a website. How well authority is your social media? People underestimate as well the website on the end is your front shop.
Yeah.
It's your personal card to the digital world. So you cannot just only depend on the social media, because as I mentioned, Facebook changed the algorithms 2 years ago, and everything goes like, what the heck? I lost all my connections. Now Instagram is doing the game now, because Facebook owns Instagram. So of course, and they can change the rule anytime and decide, you know what? Now it's free, but since tomorrow you need to pay to be here.
But I think that's a different interest, though. I think they just want people to sign up, so that they pay more for the training, and it's like
people say, but exactly, but people this is the addition. People use it, and now it's people using and people buying advertising and be there in the platform to reach the potential. But I know a lot of people, they use social just to be there, to be in contact with the fans, but bring still people to the website and having thousands of billions of euros making every year without selling in Instagram, just via marketing.
So I don't know. I mean, I see what most people do in my field. They do ask people to sign up for like a free workbook with tips on how to improve your, knowledge of basic stuff of a language. I don't really particularly like it, but is that what you would recommend that I would do as well?
Find your uniqueness. Find what is your potential of the brand. Don't do what everyone is doing. one of the workbook suggestion is the blue ocean, red ocean technique. It's a blue ocean strategy. Find how to improve your current market in the skills you know, how to make it better, and offer that. Find out what your ideal client wants. Ask them, talk to them.
I know what they, I mean, I've already done a survey and
Great.
And
So
I know what they're looking for in terms of the quality of the classes that I give them, but I don't see how I can make that come out in sending them a newsletter. That's the only.
Well, you can support the journey with the English of the language they are learning. Just few tips there and there. Not everyone will be in social media. This is something that we underestimate. We are so, social media is so overwhelmed right now, and everyone wants to get your attention. Yeah. That's what you are there. So you will miss. So the way to reach and be there for your client is by email sometimes. And it's like, hello, I'm here. Hello, I'm here. Hello, I'm here. And it's just to remember, like, hi, I'm Tanya, and I teach you English language. I'm Tanya, and I help you to improve this. Hi, I'm Tanya. Of course, don't be like every day, because then I will be the first one to unsubscribe. But once a week, give it a tip. Once a month, give it something to, do you know that in Barcelona is this international house? Do you know that you go to Berlin, blah, blah, blah. These tips that you only know, this is value. And that will be the return is so much high in email marketing. Yeah. And it's the appreciation. It's like, you know, I pay for that. I still pay, but give me the return every month to give me the extra something, extra care.
Yeah. So I just think about it's going to be difficult, as I don't only teach English, then I would have to make a newsletter for all the languages that I teach.
Well, no and yes. Maybe you can do just a short version of one paragraph per language.
Yeah, or I could just put all the languages together and show like tips for, you know, I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I already have an idea.
And maybe you have, so in all the language you teach, you maybe have like, oh, actually, they start, some people will learn other language while reading your newsletter. So this is a incentive of the loyal customer. Back to you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's not a bad idea. Writing it down. Okay.
Okay, any more questions? Anne?
No, actually, I was thinking a little bit like now how to reach a customer is kind of hard, and everything moved to digital, but I still believe a lot in retail, actually.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm really into digital, but I'm a retail expert, and I would like to combine the two things.
Maybe in retail, you need to find your customers. It's not any longer like to open the shop and everyone pass by will step in. You need to go to find them. And sometimes the way to find them is social media, email, go there to offer what is your product, to offer the solution that your product provides.
Absolutely. It's now I think a real strong business is a combo of the two things. Yeah. You have to be strong in both sides. It's really important.
Yeah. Well, you have the opportunity to go to, I think Deborah put it in the Planet Venus, the YouTube replay of the webinars, and they are the workbooks. So go to the number one, the foundation, because right now, as you say, it's moving so fast and people is kind of saturated by social media, and people want connection and want experience and want to feel the brand and be human. And this is what is now not just the trend, that's what is winning. The brands, they are care, the brands, they are people behind, and the brands, they give me the experience, not just buy a product or service and bye-bye, I don't want to hear about you any longer, I got your money, ciao. No, they want you to be human, be there for them. They want the experience. And this is the foundation on that. It was actually find your why. Then with your deep why, you can find the what and how.
And I wanted to say, if for that we create a group in the platform, then we can follow us a little bit how we are doing. If we have more questions, we can help each other together in the group of e-commerce in the platform. Then it will be great if we can go all there and show Laura what good we are doing all with our website.
And take the 30 minutes call with me, and really, I will be glad to help you to go to the next step and give you any clarity of if you are like stuck or overwhelmed, or what is the next strategy thing you can do.
Perfect. Me for sure, I will book it, Laura.
Great.
Yeah. Hello, yeah, I'm Teresa. So I joined later. I mean, I joined already half an hour ago.
Yeah, hi Teresa.
I just wanted to say, yeah, hello. So I joined. I really like to comment about that. That although social media and although it's all virtual, but the people are still looking for personal contact, a person behind it. I find I struggle with it. Like for me, this virtual. Today I posted like first time sort of that was my picture. So I find it, I struggle a bit with this, but now your comment helped me. Yeah, I have to put myself there. So it's me, it's not just the company, it's me.
Exactly.
So thank you very much for that comment.
Thank you, Teresa, for your input. Okay, great. So we can wrap it up. If you have any questions, we will have the group open and get the most of it. And just get your call or anything, and we will be here. And Deborah, anything to add? We don't hate you, sorry, one.
Thank you very much to be here in the event, and I hope to see you all in the platform and in the group. And Laura, for sure, we're gonna do a lot of nice things together. It was really nice to have you with these 3 webinars we did. Thank you very much, Laura.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Stay in touch.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Have a good one.
You too.